SCP-1471 is an anomalous entity often referred to as MAlO. At first glance, it seems innocuous, just a seemingly ordinary app available for download, but it quickly becomes anything but. The story begins with a seemingly harmless app that anyone could download, a simple game with no description or clear purpose. It was unnoticed by the majority, but for those who downloaded it, things began to change. Once installed, users saw nothing unusual, at least not at first. The app had no icon, no visible presence on the screen, and no obvious effect on the phone's performance. The only thing strange was that the app's size would gradually grow, mysteriously increasing without explanation. Users didn't realize what was truly happening until they started seeing something creeping into their lives, bit by bit. The first noticeable shift occurred within a few hours of installation. The person who downloaded the app began seeing strange figures lurking in their peripheral vision. They dismissed it at first just a trick of the light, or perhaps their imagination. But then it happened again and again. What they didn't know was that they were no longer just seeing things. They were being watched by MAlO, an entity that had infiltrated their mind. SCP-1471, when fully activated, caused its victims to become obsessively aware of its presence, as the entity begins to subtly manifest in their environment. At first, it might appear as a shadowy figure in the corner of a room, or a strange shape in the periphery. But the more you ignore it, the more it grows bolder. Soon, the entity becomes impossible to ignore. The appearance of MAlO turns into a humanoid form standing at a towering height, almost gaunt in its figure, with a long, twisted head resembling that of a dog or some type of monstrous creature. The entity is faceless, yet its presence is ever so disturbing. The worst part of this infection is how it spreads. Once an individual is affected by SCP-1471, they become entirely invisible to the people around them. They too will eventually start seeing MAlO manifesting from their peripheral vision, haunting them and crawling into their very lives. No one is safe, and the terrifying thing is, there's no cure. The infected are doomed to watch the entity grow more and more familiar to their minds, unable to escape its grasp. The most chilling thing about MAlO is that you don't need to be physically close to it to feel its presence. It doesn't need to make a sound. The haunting realization creeps in as you come to understand that the entity is everywhere. You can't hide from it. Every time you think it's gone, it grows stronger. And the more you think about it, the closer it gets. The app, it's still on your phone, growing in size with each passing hour. Soon, the entity, once a shadow, is now a constant, watching from the corners of every room. It is only a matter of time before you become one with it. SCP-1471 doesn't just infect you, it becomes you.